This video, I am going to break down why manifestation, as it's commonly taught, is bullshit. And this is coming from somebody. I literally have a tattoo of manifest on my chest. I'm not even joking. I have a tattoo of manifest on my chest. Now, the more that I read into the structure of philosophy and physics and mathematics, the more I search for truth and grounding information in a way that is simplistic and able to be used in everyday logic. Now, manifestation has been taken completely out of proportion and made to be something that people cannot reach. And I want to make it reachable for you here. So, number one, it's just using physics words incorrectly. It's saying frequency, vibration, and energy. These do have specific scientific meanings, and human thoughts are not magnetic waves broadcasting wealth into to the universe. It's just not true. Now, yes, our brains do create small electromagnetic pulses, very small. Yes, we do emit heat, but it has not been proven, it is not public knowledge that we have a frequency that is actually measured. Okay. Now, that does not mean that it doesn't exist. And I'm not arguing that it does not exist. No, I'm saying it hasn't been accurately measured and it is not agreed upon in the scientific world. So that means that it's either being gate kept, it's not real, or somebody hasn't been able to measure it yet. Right. And so I want to take out the mysticism, which confuses so many people when we say things like frequency, vibration, energy. We get the vibe of it, but it's not scientifically correct. And this is the first step that most people allow, myself included, that leads us down a slippery slope into not understanding manifestation and feeling like it's out of our reach. So this is already a faux pas because we are allowing to use words that aren't necessarily true. Okay. It confuses correlation with causation. What people say, the universe responds to your vibration and attracts matching outcomes. What actually happens, beliefs change, behavior, persistence, and risk tolerance. So the real factor is results come from action and consistent thoughts on one focused goal outcome. Manifestation is really the continuing focus of one outcome over an extended period of time, which then leads you to use your agency or your continence to take physical action to bring it to fruition. Now, people assume that if we just vibe and feel it, then that's the manifesting and we're done, right? And the physical will come to pass. But the reality is, if you look at the greats, if you look at the people who have been incredible, Michael Phelps, Michael Jordan, all the Michaels, right? They not only would envision all of the different ways that they would win, they would also then take action to make sure that that comes to fruition. So manifestation by itself has been isolated and made to believe to be the cause. But in reality, it's correlated with the end result. Manifesting, envisioning your success, and then action, conscious action, come together to bring you to the end result. And so people keep trying to isolate and make it seem like you can just manifest and everything will come true, which is erasing effort while pretending not to, trying to say you don't have to grind, just align your energy and let the universe provide. I've said that. I have said that. It's not true. And if it is true, it is not proven. It has not been proven scientifically and agreed upon in the scientific world. So that's my qualm. We're saying things that aren't scientifically accurate or haven't scientifically been proven, which is very dangerous, and it gets people confused. What manifesting culture says is you don't have to grind, just align your energy and let the universe provide. It sounds effortless. It sounds liberating. But what every real example actually did, athletes will manifest the end result, and they will also train obsessively for years. Entrepreneurs suffer repeated failures. Artists practice daily, often in obscurity. All of them acted consistently over time. They had the vision and then they had the action, right? And so what happens a lot of the time is the younger generations, myself included, we grow up in environment where we're 18 to 25 to 30, 18 to 30, and the 30-year-olds have already done all of the grinding from 18 to 30, and then they tell you, oh, dude, I got here from manifesting. I got here from manifestation. You have to align yourself. And we're taught that. And so we tell the other people you have to align yourself, not realizing, or maybe perhaps not realizing that we're also doing insane amounts of work to back it up. And again, the isolation of manifestation is so dangerous because it led myself astray, and it leads other people astray to believe that if I just continue to hold this energy when I fall asleep at night, that everything will come to fruition when I wake up, right? And it's all going to be done for me in divine time. No. It is manifesting, is the envisioning and action, consistent action towards a specific outcome. These are monumental. You need this as well. It turns responsibility into mysticism. It is shrouding. Talking about manifestation is shrouding the reality of how to find success. It is making it more difficult as opposed to simplifying it. And I don't like that. It has not been beneficial to me, and I've seen multiple people that it hasn't been beneficial to. And we need to demystify it. When you succeed, people say you manifested it. Your vibration was perfect. That pisses me off. Because if I achieve something, it's not only that I envisioned it, I also had consistent focus and action on the specific outcome to bring it to fruition. And so to just say that I manifested it completely downplays all the effort that goes into it, and it makes people believe that anybody can manifest it and that winning is easy. Winning is difficult. Or I could even say winning is easy and losing is easy, but you have to focus on it and do it over a consistent period of time. When you fail, people say your vibration was off, you had limiting beliefs. That's garbage. That's absolute garbage. Vibration is off is garbage. Limiting beliefs is possible. You could have limiting beliefs. Yes, your vibration is off is not scientifically proven. You had limiting beliefs can be proven if you have beliefs that are not in line with somebody who's successful. But then we're grounded in reality. Your beliefs were not mirroring what is normal for people who find success. Your studying habits were not aligned with what is normal for people who find this type of success. Your training habits were not aligned with what is normal for people who have the physical results, right? That is grounded in science as opposed to your vibration was off. There's no actual feedback there. It's like, change your energy, bro. That is not grounded in science, and it can be misconstrued, and it is not useful for a lot of people. It's optimized to be sold and not tested. And this is crazy. I go on Instagram and I see people literally selling how to manifest. If you're going to help people manifest, we give it away for free. We talk about it, and it's useful when you demystify it, right? But if you are trying to make it more complicated or even sell it, then you are making yourself here the bridge, right? It's like, oh, you can't achieve this thing. You want to manifest. Here, pay me and I'll help you achieve the thing. That is so complex and ambiguous that it's just not right. If you're going to sell something, you need to help them achieve a quantifiable end result and give them specific things that they need to do. So I'm always nervous when anybody says I'm selling somebody how to manifest, because the teacher becomes the necessary bridge that invented that gap, which creates lack. Because if somebody else has successfully manifested and you haven't manifested the thing that you want, then you obviously aren't manifesting properly. You're not doing it right, man. You're not manifesting right, man. You got to manifest right, man. I can manifest right. Dude, I'll show you how to manifest, man. Give me 10,000, man. All right, here's 10,000. Look, dude, I just manifested 10 grand. See, that's what you need to do, man. I just manifested 10 grand. Now you manifest. Garbage. And so it's very dangerous. And this all stems from, going back to the first slide, of allowing us to use physics words incorrectly. It is such a dangerous, slippery slope. We go from using a physics word incorrectly to selling how to manifest. That's absurd. Okay? That's really all that we need. That's it. I'm gonna end it.